early stages of falling in love, oh my god, the person will always be on your mind. See, the worst part is that if the person now breaks your heart during exams, straight off. See, my own candid opinion, and I know that many of you will not agree with me, but my own candid opinion is no dating in 100 level, and I'm going to start explaining to you the reasons why it is just advisable, especially for semester, no, 100 level, because when you're in higher institutions, say maybe university, college, or whatever, there's always this feeling of, oh, I know what I'm doing. No, there's no way I'm going to make the kind of mistakes that some people are making. See, that is the way everybody feels. Even those that eventually end up making mistakes, that is the way we all usually feel. I felt that way too. And at the end of the day, looking back now, I actually did not know what I was doing. Even though then I was so confident that, no, I know what I'm doing. Let nobody teach me how to live my life. Anyways, so the first reason why you shouldn't be dating in 100 level is that you're new to the environment. Let me explain. Usually when you're in 100 level, it is usually the ones that have been there before. Maybe the ones in 300 level, 400 level, like that. Those are the ones that are usually chasing after the 100 level babes. You are in a new environment. These guys have been there for a while. They know how the system works. Some of them, they have girlfriends in every level. From every new 100 level batch, they are always having somebody that they are attracted to and then they are dating. But you won't know because you are new to the environment too. Somebody already has like 3-4 girlfriends, but you are not aware. See, these guys, most of the time, it is a game for them. Once they see ladies that come in 100 level freshers, that period of time is usually the time when they want to prove themselves to their other friends that, oh, they are still in the game. It is nothing deep for them, but they will make you feel all special, and in your head you feel like, oh my god, this person is so good, this person is so nice. See, after spending a while in that environment, that is when you start to hear all the back gist, and that is when you start to understand, you start to see that these guys are not actually who they claim to be, and they are not actually in love with you. But if you rush into a relationship and now you're together with the person, see, nobody will want to tell you how the person is anymore, except for maybe those that are very concerned about you, or maybe they are jealous girlfriends too. When you calm down, that is when you start to hear all the sweet gist, all the, oh, this person is together with this person is dating this person. Don't get caught up in their games. See, these guys, they always gist one another about, oh, the girls that they have been able to handle, girls that they've been able to date or even have something with, and then the girls that are proving stubborn. And the ones that are proving stubborn, they are always having more value in their eyes than the ones that were immediately approachable and they did not even have to stress. Those ones that they are stubborn, that they've been chasing for a while, but it's not working for them. The girl is not giving them face. Those are the ones that they respect. Those are the ones that you will see the way that it is later on when you're staying in that street, and then they'll start talking about somebody and they'll be like, oh, that person, they've tried this and that, and then the person did not fall for them. It's a game for them, a game of who will date this person first. Those kind of games. Get used to your environment, survey the environment, and get to know the people, get to know all the inside gist before you start exposing yourself to unnecessary drama and start getting involved with people that you should not even get involved with. And that goes for, aside dating, it even goes for friendship. When you're in a new environment, get to know about people before you start embracing people as your friends. I'm not saying you should not have good relationship with other people, but watch your relationship with them first. Learn about these people. There will always be gist. People always talk. That's the thing. But if you're not, if you don't calm down enough to hear, you will just make mistakes. And once you're already involved with that person, it might be difficult for you to detach from that person or to correct what has already happened. The 100 level is not the rest of your life, so you should be trying to focus on other things. And that is what even leads me to my next point. See, dating in 100 level really affects people's lives. It affects their academics, affects a lot of things. Ask majority of people that usually date in 100 level, they don't end up together at the end of the day, and they would have lost so much. Let me break it down. Once you start to have somebody that you are in love with, even if it is genuine love, whether you are a guy or whether you are a girl, what happens is your attention starts to get divided. And most of the time, it affects the ladies more than the guys, because we tend to love up. And when it is 100 level, that's a way of entering your head, but you will not want to admit to yourself. So now what happens is that you start to want to give the person attention. You want to spend time with the person. And that is why many people on campus, in their 100 level, those that usually have boyfriends, they will go in the morning, go for lectures, come back in the evening, still go to the boys' place and stay a long time. By the time they are done saying hi to their boyfriends, coming back, maybe it's already late in the night. So there's no time to read or do anything. They just want to sleep. They are already tired. And if you continue life like that, it's just, I don't know, it just affects your studies. For most people, it affects their academics. The time they are supposed to have for personal development, personal reading, and all of that, they're already spending that time in the guy's house. Sometimes they even want to read and their mind is preoccupied with the person. And you know the way early stages of falling in love, oh my god, the person will always be on your mind. You want to read, you're thinking about the person. So it's always doing you like, let me go and spend time with this person. And in your mind, you're like, tomorrow I'll read. The next day, tomorrow you'll read. And before you know it, it's already the end of the semester. And sometimes, because they are so used to the boyfriend or the girlfriend, they cannot even create time during exams to say, okay, I want to stay on my own and read. They will still be with the girl or be with the guy, and it will be too distracting for them to study. So by the time you start to have boyfriends in 100 level or girlfriends in 100 level, you're inviting unnecessary drama into your life. Why should you be entangled when you can just be single and free and live your life and do the things that you're supposed to do? Just focus on getting used to the environment, focus on building your CGPA, focus on building your spiritual life, focus on the things that actually need your attention, your personal development and all of those things, so that you have time for yourself, you have time to set your goals, to pursue your goals. So the worst part is that if the person now breaks your heart during exams, Jesus, that is the worst thing ever. I've seen people that they were in a relationship, the breakup happened just before their exams, and because of that, the whole exam was mixed up because the emotional trauma was too much for them to handle. Again, I know you are going to look at me and say, oh no, that can never be me. I don't usually fall in love like that. See, the way it will be you, until you fall in love. 100 level is basically a time to build a good foundation. And if at the start of your academic year you're already adding extra stress for yourself, I don't know how you want to cope for the rest of your studies on campus. And that is why I say dating in 100 level is just not it. Most people do not end up with the guys they date in 100 level, no. So it's just dating for fun, and then it would have affected them so much because they've given so much attention to the relationship, so much attention that they don't even have time for other things that are actually important to their lives. So take it from me when I say it's not worth it. You can have healthy relationships and all of that, and most of the time what I've seen is that most people that date early in 100 level is because of peer pressure. Now, I'm not saying that there are no relationships at all that started in 100 level and then eventually they got married and then they are living happily ever after, but it is very rare. See, I don't know, the percentage is very small. So don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. Everybody is in campus to live their individual lives. Don't allow anybody to influence you negatively. It is not by force. If You're in a relationship now, good for you. But if I'm deciding that I don't want to be in a relationship yet, that is my business, right? Everybody's life is different. So do not, because oh, my friend has a relationship, most of the time if your friend should open her mouth to tell you what her eyes are seeing, you will not believe it. But everybody is always packaging themselves, right? Everybody is always wanting to look like, oh, life is good for me. So you don't know what they are going through. So do not expose yourself to all that drama. It is not necessary. If you're a Christian, you're supposed to rely on God in prayers that even as He chooses other things for you, you choose a good relationship, a good person for you as well. Why can't you not just focus on your life, focus on the things that matter, and do the right things at the right time? Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section below. It was nice talking to you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.